ship canal is the H. Lee White. The H. Lee White was built in 1974 by the Bay Shipbuilding Company of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. She measures 700... That salute you just heard is known as the Captain's Salute or the Standard Salute. That would be the one long horn and two short horns. It's the most common greeting on the Great Lakes between vessels and the bridge. The H. Lee White measures 704 feet in length, 78 feet in width, and 45 feet in depth. She's powered by two 3,600 horsepower 20-cylinder General Motors diesel engines. She's also equipped with 1,000 horsepower bow and stern thrusters to aid her maneuverability in port. The H. Lee White has 30 hatches on her deck, which open into 6 cargo holds located below deck. Each hatch covering measures 44 by 11 feet. She has a maximum carrying capacity of 35,400 tons. Above her deck is a 251-foot self-unloading boom, which allows her to unload her own cargo at a rate of 6,000 tons per hour without the aid of shoreside equipment. The H. Lee White is owned by the American Steamship Company of Williamsville, New York, and she's operated under charter by Grand River Navigation of Traverse City, Michigan. The H. Lee White is currently arriving in the Twin Ports today with limestone to discharge at Graymont, then she'll depart for Two Harbors while she'll load iron ore pellets at Canadian National. If you see any crew members out there on deck, make sure you give them a big wave and welcome them back to the Twin Ports. Once again, the H. Lee White was built in 1974 by the Bay Shipbuilding Company of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. She measures 704 feet in length, 78 feet in width, and 45 feet in depth.
Good afternoon, visitors. Right now we have the Arthur M. Anderson arriving through the Duluth Ship Canal. The Arthur M. Anderson was built in 1952 by the American Shipbuilding Company of Lorain, Ohio. She measures 767 feet in length, 70 feet in width, and 36 feet in depth. She is powered by a 7,700 horsepower Westinghouse steam turbine engine, which gives her a top speed of 13 knots or about 15 miles per hour. She is also equipped with bow and stern thrusters to aid her maneuverability in port. The Arthur M. Anderson has 23 hatches on her deck, which open into 5 cargo holds located below deck. Each hatch cover measures 46 by 11 feet. She has a maximum carrying capacity of 25,300 tons. Above her deck is a 250-foot self-unloading boom, which allows her to unload her own cargo at a rate of 6,700 tons per hour without the aid of shoreside equipment. The Anderson is owned by the Duluth-based Great Lakes Fleet, a subsidiary of Canadian National Railway, and operated by Key Lakes Incorporated, also of Duluth. The Anderson is famous for being the last vessel to have visual, radar, and radio contact with the M.M. Fitzgerald, just before the Fitzgerald sank in a squall 17 miles northwest of Whitefish Point in Lake Superior on November 10, 1975. Her captain reported the Fitzgerald missing to the Coast Guard and assisted in their search for her. The Anderson was named after the director of U.S. Steel and vice chairman of the J.P. Morgan and Company at the time she was built. She was one of 3 AAA-class ships built for the Pittsburgh Steamship Division of U.S. Steel. She was linked by 120 feet in Fraser Shipyards in 1975 here in our harbor and was converted to a self-unloader during the winter of 1981-82, also at Fraser Shipyards. Although she went into temporary layup in 2017, she returned to service in July of 2019. The Anderson is one of only 3 active steamships on the lakes today. Currently there are 5, but master salute, which is a traditional greeting between the ships and the bridge. Ship initiates a greeting with 3 long blasts followed by 2 short blasts, and the bridge responds with the same thing. The Arthur M. Anderson is on its way in today with a load of limestone, which they'll be unloading at the Sea Rise Coal Dock pretty far back in our harbor, and they should be departing with a load of iron ore pellets on their way out. Once again, we have the Arthur M. Anderson arriving to the Duluth Ship Canal. She was built in 1952, measures 767 feet in length, 70 feet in width, and 36 feet in depth. She has a maximum carrying capacity of 25,300 tons, owned by the Duluth-based Great Lakes Fleet and operated by Key Lakes Incorporated, both of Duluth, and she's currently on her way in today with a load